A trip to the mail center is always exciting. It's like Christmas. We never know what the packages might hold. Many of you have sent us things that we needed off our Amazon list, and this week is no exception to the excitement. What you got?
Guess what we have? Let's see.
Todd and I started traveling in an RV 8 years ago with 7 of our 10 kids. One by one, they've flown the coop and started their own adventures. Now, after 3 years of fixing up a hurricane-damaged sailboat, we're ready to explore the world with our last 3 kiddos before they're gone too.
Da-da-da-da. Drum roll. Do we have a drum roll? Let's see. I'm excited about this. Wow! We have stuff to pop! I love this. Don't you, Abigail? Here, you want one? She used to love this stuff. Awesome!
Alright, so what is this stuff and who's it from?
So our friends from the YouTube channel Salty Escape, Corey and Becky, were upgrading their electronics on their boat, and because we also use Ray Marine with some of our stuff, they decided they wanted to donate their old stuff to us, the stuff that we don't have, that's missing on our boat. So we are excited to see what all is in this box. So that is wind direction and speed, right? And we have a spare. I remember him saying that he had a spare, which is way cool because sometimes these things quit on you. So that's awesome. So we got wind, speed, and direction. This is the wind, speed, and direction display, right? So the depth. Very cool, very cool. And wow, that's awesome. That's a nice chart plotter. That is way bigger than our iPhone. It's gonna be much easier for me to read. I could probably read this without my glasses.
I'm excited about it.
Sweet, that is really cool. A couple other little parts in here. You know, that is way cool. Thanks, guys. That's one thing we really love about the sailing community, is that, man, sailors just want to help the other sailors. That's really cool. If you guys have not had a chance to view Salty Escape's YouTube channel, it's a lot of fun. They're another family. They have a Fontaine Peugeot catamaran, and they're right now on the east coast of the United States getting ready, doing some refitting of their own. So check them out.
Yep.
Chart plotter install continues. So here's what I have. Electric motor display, depth, compass, and then this would be where the wind speed would go. Chart plotter is going to have to go up above those. What I'm thinking is having it be kind of up above like that. Tom was so kind to loan me his drill press, so I don't have to go get my junkier one out of the storage unit. Alright. It's a pretty long, deep hole. As you kind of saw, I had taken this 3/8 dowel, put it behind there to kind of tip the thing from being flat while the drill press drilled a hole through it, so that my platform is not flat, but it's actually tilted downhill a little bit. That'll help with rain a little bit, and with the way the bracket was designed, it'll give me a little bit more flexibility in angling it. We get her done. We do a good job. She's hanging out in the plastic shavings, and they're in her fur and coat, so she's gonna have to get brushed out later. Get back to the boat, and then we'll start drawing some shapes on this and get it cut, make it look a lot prettier. So one of the tools that to me has been a game changer is this Milwaukee die grinder. And it's a 90-degree die grinder, but it's cordless. Most of your die grinders are designed for air compressors, and you have to have a big air compressor to run it. You ain't got that on a boat. So this one has a little sander on it right here, and it's got a little backing pad, and you just basically unscrew this. It's got a little plastic insert on the back. I can switch it out for a different one. You can get these Scotch-Brite pads, and you get them in different coarse deal, and they all screw on the back. You can buy all of these kinds of tools, little stones. This here is like a paint removal thing. It was like this big around. You can also get cutting wheels, sanding pads, and shaping wheels, round things like this. They're all 1/4-inch shank, so it essentially will do just like a Dremel tool, but it's a lot heavier duty. And this Milwaukee has 4 speeds on it, so you can adjust the speeds to get the right speed. It's amazing. And most things that I use on it are those little sanding discs and the Scotch-Brite pads. All this corrosion right here. Dang cool. I love it. Gabe's back with the laundry. Coming over here to the makeshift workshop. I got this thing all laid out, marked out. We're gonna do all the final milling and construction to it, and then hopefully I can get it installed. Yeah! We have a jigsaw. We have a router. We have an angle grinder with a flap wheel. And we have a sander. Alright, so that's for the wires to go through. So this will be for the holes for the wires to go through, and rounding it over will give it some nice chafe protection, so there's no sharp edges. Alright. There we go. There we go. Alright, so now need this guy to go on. Stay right there. Don't move. It's not cooperating. It's gonna work sweet. All right. There it is, the completed setup. Doesn't it look nice? Pretty awesome. So now, the last step is to power it up. Alright. Plug that guy in. This is on, so that means that this should have power. So theoretically, if I push power here, it should power up. Actually, nope, I gotta get a fuse first. Sorry people, I need a fuse. I got this all hooked up now, it's ready to go. Let's see, power, 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 right there. That's okay to accept. I'm not going anywhere right now. Hey look, Aransas Pass. It has us pretty close anyway, or at least it shows it. So, yeah, cool. Now we don't have the charts updated on this yet. We got to download the current charts and put them on here, so this is probably very generic. I actually don't have the GPS antenna hooked up yet either, so this is working on just like an internal GPS antenna. So I suspect that when we get the right GPS, it'll be a lot more accurate. And when we get the charts downloaded on here, it'll actually be more accurate too. But for right now, man, it works. It's hooked up, it's in place, it fires up, and this is gonna be a game changer, man. All right, thanks guys for watching to the end, and please give us a thumbs up, like this video. We'll catch you next week.